On Friday, I'm going to have you guys make your own version of kind of this. Okay? So what we're going to do is you get to write your own chord progression. All right? A couple chords. You get to choose which chords they are. And then you're going to write an improvisation. Well, not write an improvisation. You're going to improvise or work on some sort of guitar noodles that are going to happen behind the chords. Okay? It should, like, we're trying to make this fun, but also like kind of easy. But also, if you want to take it to kind of the next level, you can make this super fun and super cool. It's going to be in G major. All right, what's our first chord in G major? G. Good. Second chord is what? A what? A minor. Third chord is what? B minor. Then C, and then, is F major in there? No. No F major, none of these. These are in a different key. I'm going to leave D7 on here because it just so happens that you can, in this key, you can replace D and D7. They're both good, right? The same way that we could use a D7 over here in this one. So we're going to build up. We're going to build a chord progression, and it's going to be in the key of G. Guess what our first chord probably should be? G. All right, so first chord's going to be in G. But what should be my second one? Okay, good. Well, we have to choose. Maya, which one are we going to choose? C? All right. What's my third one? Did I hear an E for elephant? Oh, you said B minor? You would do that, huh? By the way, for this project, if you choose B minor, you get extra credit. Some of you guys could use that. Yeah. Because I know how this is going to work. Well, you're going to be like, well, if I don't have to choose B minor, I'm not going to, because B minor is hard. It makes my fingers hurt. But if you have B minor in here, that would be good. What do you guys think my last chord should be? The A minor? Okay, that'd be kind of cool. All right, there's my four chords: G, C, B minor, A minor. This is going to be a sad one. I'm going to try to play it. We're going to decide if we like it. Ready? Actually, it kind of works. It's a little bit hard on the fingers. Actually, my fingers are raw from Sweet Home Alabama. But I think this will work. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up our software that we learned the other week, and I'm going to play this chord progression 4 times. How many times? 4 times. I'm going to play it 4 times. Is that a lot? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, so I'm going to do this 4x. Okay, I'm going to loop it, play it 4 times. And I'm going to use a program that we've used before, and it's called Soundtrap. So do you guys remember how to get the Soundtrap? Anyone remember? What do we click on? We're on the Google Classroom. I have a link. Music first. So we go on to the music first link. Click there. It's your student number. By the way, and the password 100 times. I'm going to click login here. Okay, how do I get to Soundtrap? Do you remember, Jordan? Do you remember how to get to it? This is always a hard one. P2. John, how do we get there? Good. You seeing this, Jordan? Watch. Up at the top, there's a software thing. You click on software, and then there's these little apps. It's just little apps, and we're going to click on the purple one. Yeah. That's why I'm going over this, because I figured some muffins might forget. Some of you guys are forgetful muffins. I understand. Okay, and then it opens up the Soundtrap thing. Okay. Jordan, look up here. Look. Gaze onto the screen. No, don't play with your shoes now. Gaze into the screen. My shoes are uncomfortable. Okay, I'm going to click Enter Studio. Did I get kicked out of the meeting? Did I get kicked out? Well, good thing I'm recording, huh? Actually, this machine is frozen. That's interesting. Okay. So it looks like I worked on project the other day. Are you still on? Can you tell them that I got kicked off? I'll be right on. Wow, this is really frozen. This is so frozen. It should be in the frozen section at Costco. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's so frozen that we're going to have to get our mucklocks to explore. All right. I'm logging in here. It'll take me a second. Sorry, everybody. Be a brief moment. Work, 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 work. That is a terrible idea on their part. Cool. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm back. All right. Here we go. So then it gives us an option. What do we think? Devin, do you think I should click on podcast or music? Music. You were right. That was a smart kid answer. That was very good. We don't have any tracks in here. What should I click on? Jordan, what should I click on? New track. Very nice. And I'm going to click on microphone. Right? Everybody got that? Microphone. Okay. And then this like big confusing box pops up, but we can actually get rid of that. We don't need the whole box. We just need to go down here to this mic right here and click the R. And the R allows us to record. It's going to ask me a couple questions, but really I'm going to record onto this. What am I going to record? The chords. And how many times am I going to play it? 4 times. Okay. I'm probably going to butcher this, but is that okay? Is it okay to make a mistake? Yeah, you just do your best. If there was one part that you would try to do your best, it would be this thing. So I'm going to click record. Okay, that's good. Do you guys think that was good enough to work with? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to unrecord this right here. How come I want to unrecord it? I want to turn off the record feature on that track. I don't want to record on top of it. Yeah. Because if I record on top of it, it'll just make it go away. I need to create a second track. How do I create a second track? Oh, so Gavin, I chose, that was a really good question. Gavin was wondering, which chords do we choose? Gavin, we chose these over here as a group. But on Friday, you actually get to choose your own. And I'm going to work with you guys on that in a second. I'm demonstrating right now. So that was a really good question, Gavin. Don't get too caught up on what the chords are. Okay, so we need to add a new track. I click here. Microphone. Get rid of this nonsense. And then I can click the record arm thing. Okay. I'm going to listen first, and then I'm going to start playing that G major scale, right? I'm going to use some of my ideas. So I'll come up with some ideas. Use this one. I can just have each idea for a string. So that's cool. Okay. And I'm going to click record. Raise your hand if you heard my ideas in there. Did I play them backwards and forwards a little bit? Yeah. Now what's really annoying is because I've been playing guitar a long time, for some reason, it just comes out, right? Just the same way as I talk. But a lot of those ideas were ideas that you guys used during your solos. I kind of borrowed them. And that would be a finished project right there. I'll teach you guys how to turn those in. So obviously the top line is the chords that we chose, and the bottom line is the improvisation that we used with the G major scale. So far, give me a thermometer. Mr. Dean, I think I could probably do a little project like that. Where are we at? Are we at half one, most of the way? What do you think, Eric? Especially, do you have to do a B minor? No. So if you're if this chord makes you sweat, if this chord right here, if you're nervous about this chord, Gavin, don't use it. Leave that in the do not use pile, right? You could easily pop in an E minor there, right? So here's what I'd like you to do right now. We have a couple minutes left in class. I'm going to put all the chords up here. I'm going to answer John's question. I'm going to give you guys a few moments to come up with your own thing. John, what's your question? Yeah, I will. I'm just going to list them. Because you guys know how to go and find chords. You have your chord finder. So, there we go. I would like you guys, go ahead, come up with your own.